Wow, I look like I'm very rosy around the cheeks. Hi, hello, this is a very spur of the moment video. I'm in the car again. I'm going to Barnes and Noble. I'm going to be browsing around, just looking to see what kind of books are there. I'm going to see if there's any black LGBTQ books. So there's a guy in a Tesla that just drove past me. Anyway, I'm going into the Barnes and Noble. I'm going to shop around, look for some books. I don't know if I'm going to buy a book, but I'm going to be looking. And my cousin just had me watch Apothecary Diaries last night. I watched a couple episodes and it was pretty decent, so I don't know if I'm going to be in the manga section. Is it going to be my first manga? I don't know. Anyway, okay, see y'all in there. Walking into Barnes & Noble. You know we had to go to the Funko section. You know we had to come over here. See what they got. Sabrina. I've passed this up a few times. I have. Jimmy passed that up a few times too. Cosmo. Poof. Kim. Let's see what their price is compared to other places. $11.99. Oh, that's actually pretty cheap. $11.99. Not bad. I don't need another Funko Pop. I don't need another Funko Pop. I need to get out of this section. See, this is how bad it is for me. I don't need another set of playing cards. I have a Black Panther set, but I kind of want to get these. If I end up getting something else, I might get those depending on how much they are. I don't know. I love Naomi Scott. I don't know if I want to get this though. $35, 30% off. That's about $25. It's still pretty. It's a steep price. Now this is a good deal. $20 for Wicked on Blu-ray. I was gonna wait until they do the double, because you know they're gonna do a double feature release with both versions. But I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get it. I mean, this is pretty cool. I've never seen this before. But it doesn't have like a sleeve or anything, and I don't understand if there's like actually music on here, and if so, there's just like no protection. So I'm not gonna get it, but it is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wow, this is True Cinema soundtrack. Absolutely. I will not be getting it because it's $42, but wow, amazing. Also this, but I already have it, so I don't have to get it. All right. You know what? This is on sale for $20. I'm gonna do it. Black Panther? Absolutely. Sign me up. Okay, hear me out. The other day I was thinking about getting this DVD, but now I can get the soundtrack for $20. I don't know. I might do it. I might do it. Listen, I'm here for the gay agenda. So do I do this? Look. Pause it and read. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up online to see what the people are saying and see if I'm gonna buy it. But I'm looking for black creators and black characters books to buy, so we'll see. Okay, so I found Apothecary Diaries. This is volume 3. This is volume, I think, 8, and it goes up to 13. No, this is 13. I'm not gonna pick it up, but this is like the episode that I left off on. I skimmed through the inside, so I mean, I was really considering it, but I don't need to get into manga because it is gonna be an expensive hobby for me. But I just wanted to see it, look at it, and it was like right there. So maybe eventually, maybe one day. Okay, again, I've been watching Sakamoto Days on Netflix. I might take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, I don't know. Have I gotten here? Let's see. I think I may have gotten here already. I don't know though. I'd have to take more time to look, but thinking about it, we'll see. Okay, yes, this is where the Netflix series ended off before they're airing part 2, because I remember these guys and they were eating in the McDonald's. So I think I literally just left off at this part. This is new material for me right here, which is probably why I didn't recognize it, but I don't know. Should I? I'm not gonna do it, because look. How much is it? 9? Oh, that's not bad. You know what's gonna stop me today? They have volume 5 and not 6 or 7. So I can skip it. This is volume 15. So like, I'm good. No. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with these two. And then I might pick up Matriarch by Tina Knowles. It's down there. I don't know. Can we see it from here? I don't know. But okay, here's Matriarch. Oh, $5 off. Okay, but how much? Let's see. I'm gonna put my book down. Let's see. Matriarch is Mama Tina, how much is it? Mama Tina, they ain't saying. Mama Tina, they ain't saying how much it is. $35. 35. But let me see. Can I get this? $35. Mama Tina, I'm gonna have to wait till this on sale. I'm on a budget, please. I can't. Thank you so much, ma'am. I will see you when you are on sale. Thank you so much. Alright, we're leaving Barnes & Noble. I got 2 books and a vinyl. I put one of the vinyls back. Okay, gonna get to my car first. So here's what I got at the Barnes & Noble. So I got this book. I ended up not getting the other one that I was showing before about the flirting. I was like, you know, I'm gonna try this. It's about like, it's a mythical, I'm gonna have to flip this so you can actually read it, but it's like a mythical type book, which is pretty interesting. Then I got this again. It's like dealing with witchery, as you can see. Yeah, nice. Then I got the, I'm gonna show you later, I got the Little Mermaid vinyl. I put the Black Panther one back just because I was like, okay, I can't get 2 vinyl. I was on a budget, and even though they were both on sale for $20, I was still like, that's gonna be like $40 plus the books. It's a lot. And I was like, okay, which soundtrack do I listen to more off rip right now? I'm spinning more songs from Little Mermaid than I am from Black Panther 2 specifically, because I mean, most of it is instrumental. So like, I don't know, I was just like, I have to put it back. And the Little Mermaid one is blue. The vinyl's blue. So I had to get it. Had to. Sorry. I don't think I'll be making a video about this, but in case I do, building my bookshelf today. This is where it's gonna go. I just bought some posters to put up here. I'm gonna take these down. Yep, some displays. I'm not showing myself because I'm freaking tired. This is just what we have for now. So at the top, I'll do a better video. At the top, we got my books, my turtle duck, some figures here. Then coming down, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put on here, but for now, I put my Avatar RPG book, my Little Mermaid popcorn bucket that holds all my chargers and cables and stuff. Then I've got my Arcane book, art book, and I've got my custom by and Mel. I have other Arcane pops, I just didn't feel like putting them up. I think they kind of go with the vibe of the color right now. I've got a couple of my Pop Mart figures, mostly Peach Riot. I've got my Tokidoki Unicornos here. I've got my Bianca Barclay metal fig. I forget the exact brand of that. Then I've got my Lego camera. And my Black Girl Magic bag clip that broke, so now it is just here. I've got my 3-liter Maui soda. I've got the Zoro vs. King moment. And then I've got my other 3-liter Maui soda chase. Again, I'm gonna like figure out really what to do with these shelves. This is the first day up, so I just really was putting stuff on it just so it's got something on it. Then I've got this next row. It only goes one back because I, again, don't know quite what I'm gonna do with these shelves. But for now, got a couple figures. Let me try to drop lower so these go 3 down. So let me see if I can try to get a good chunk of them. And those do go 2 back. They could go 3 back, but for now I'm just doing 2. But that's kind of what I have right now. I'm gonna figure out what else I'm gonna put on the walls. I have posters coming that I'm gonna put in place of these posters. The Beyonce is probably gonna stay. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I've got some displays coming on the way. So yeah, that's kind of what we have going on now. So if you see this in a video and you're like, this is kind of lacking, that's why. That's why. All right, see y'all in the next one. I don't know where this is gonna go, if this is gonna be a video on its own, or if this is gonna be squeezed into another video, or if this is just gonna stay in my phone. Who knows? But yeah, see y'all in the next clip. Maybe, possibly, maybe. Okay, I changed the setup a little bit. I added more of my Peach Riots. It's pretty much all my Peach Riots other than the duplicates. Everything up there is the same. I added Katara, Zuko, and these are all the same, so I might do some more changes, but for now, this is it. Looking pretty good from here. I need us all to realize that it is not a competition. We do not have to be out here saying which crowd sang Before I Let Go the best. Let me just tell y'all this right now, though. Chicago Night 3 will forever... First of all, she told us that we might have been the best audience, and I'm just going to take that we were the best audience of this tour so far, because when I tell you that it was freezing... Oh! It was freezing! And she came out, we came out, we were singing a song, and we were singing the song Stay Warm. That's the only Before I Let You Go. Please stop. Please stop trying to compare yourself to Chicago, because it's not gonna work. How about we all have our strong suits? You all got your parts, and we got our parts. End of story! Cool. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking for the background is for right now. I think it's decent. A bit off center, but that's kind of how I want it. Okay. Alright, I've got them mounted up. This is what they look like right now. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I kind of like it. It's like asymmetrical in a way. I probably should have had the Republic City one up a bit more. But then I don't know. I feel like I like the space that it gives. I feel like that's nice. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm not going to be shooting from this angle. If anything, I'd be shooting like this. Or not even like this, really. I mean, if anything, I'd be like this. So from this angle, it's giving. It's giving. We'll see. If anything, I'll just have to move everything. But for right now, this is what it's doing. The only thing that's slightly bothering me is this space here. Because it's like, maybe I could have moved it up, but then I didn't want this too close to this. But then again, this is here, so I don't know. But for right now, this is what we're doing. I can always get another poster and put it here. I do have a Beyonce poster that I could fit right here because it's right here. But I could, in theory, fit that. I almost fell. I could, in theory, fit that there. But mostly I put the posters where I did because I have some paint chips in the wall from previous posters and I wanted to cover them. But we got Mel. Let's do a poster tour real quick. We got Mel from Arcane. It was hard to choose which one, but you know, gotta go with the what's the stock art, I guess, but you gotta go with like the main character vibe. Like that is Mel to a T. Have to have that. I have a piece of art from one of my favorite episodes of Avatar. I love the Puppet Master, right up there next to the Southern Raiders, but I just thought this was such a beautiful display to get. So nice. Look, it's Katara, Hama. Yeah, y'all know the scene. You know the episode, you know the scene. I wanted to get a Legend of Korra poster, but I did not want to do what I did with Mel, which is get like, you know, the generic, you know, it would have been something similar to this, like how she looks there. And like, there's so many posters of her like that. So I was like, you know, if I'm going to get one, I just want to get one that's like a bit different. I thought this was pretty cool. It was like the Republic City Times. I think this is supposed to be circa season 2 because it talks a little bit in this excerpt about future industries getting... No. Yeah. No. Actually, this might be season 1. No. Yeah, no, it's definitely season 2 because it's talking about Asami going into business with Varric. And I think this is talking about how Mako was trying to figure out who blew up future industries. So, I think this is supposed to be like circa season 2. I thought that was pretty cool. And then there's Azula. Wow. I forget the name of the artist. I might put it right here. But she's been posting on Instagram and Twitter some of the art that she's been doing for Avatar recently. And this is one of them. And I love Azula. So, yeah. All right. See y'all later. We have our first casualty of the shelf. It's fixable with glue. But the comics just had a mind of their own. Tilted over. If you remember, Lilo was up here with David. Now, David's fine. David is fine. And the trash pandas. Trash pandas are fine. Yeah, so Lilo is the first casualty, so we're gonna put her away till we can get some glue and fix her. But yeah, the shelf strikes. Okay, I made another iteration to the shelf. So I took these out of box because I was just like, well, let me see how it would look with them out of box. I don't know, I kind of like them better in box. But I don't know. For right now, this is what it's gonna be. And I got another peach Riot. I got Frankie Moonshine? Something. But she has a cool tattoo on the back of her elbow. I'm not gonna grab it now because knowing my luck and what just happened to Lilo, she's gonna fall. Something's gonna fall. Okay, I took her off the shelf off camera because I didn't want to break her. But look, I think this was so cool. Here, focus. Okay. Focus. I thought this was so cool. So cool. Anyway. Like I said in a previous video, adding another Frankie to the collection is not a problem. But you know it is a problem that I keep buying these blind boxes. I need to stop. I need help. It's not good. I tried to get more Tokidokis from Hot Topic online, and every time I've ordered these on pre-order from Hot Topic, every single time, they canceled a pre-order. I don't know why. So I just stopped. When I got these three, I got them from the actual Tokidoki website when they did a restock. That Vi in the back, the common Vi, I got her in store at Hot Topic before I even knew what Tokidokis were. I just saw that. I was like, oh, well, they're kind of cool. I was hoping to get Mel, got Vi, and then kind of wanted to get more, try to go back. They were out. So someone had bought the entire case after I'd got the one out of it. So I just, it was a chase after that to try to get Mel, really. So, I mean, the chase was a nice surprise. The chaser was a nice surprise, and so was Mbessa, but I was just really trying to get my girl Mel. So I was trying to get a couple more, just because I was like, I mean, I wouldn't mind an Echo, or Jinx, or Caitlyn. Even though Caitlyn and I have, like, we got a beef. I don't know. Sometimes she be getting on my nerves. I don't know. But here are all my peach rides. I have another one coming from my brother. He bought me some because he was by a Pop Mart, and it was the Poppy on the Keys from the first Rise Up series. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we got going on right now. I'm gonna be making some adjustments here and there, so if the setup ends up looking different, don't worry about that. I have the Air one over here. Hold on, I'm gonna show it. I had the Air Nomads right here, but I couldn't fit it up there, and I know they're not in order. But this is what we got. This is what we're gonna be working with right now, so please bear with me. Excuse me. Are you telling me Miniso released a line that's supposed to be like Labubu with Stitch? And this is a ghetto Stitch? Please. Please stop. Please stop right now. Please stop right now. Stop right now. Oh, what do I even say? What do you even say about this? Jesus Christ. I didn't film me opening this just because I didn't want to, but, look what I got. Okay, so, quick story time. I also just filmed this because it's in addition to the shelf, and this is going to go in that video. But I asked my brother to purchase me a box because he was by a location, a physical location, and he did, and he got Jace. And I was just sort of like, oh, okay, I guess I'll take Jace. But I really only wanted Mel. Really. And I think I said in a previous video I did in my resignation video vlog that I was thinking about getting something from this series, but really I only wanted Mel. And I was like, well, what are the odds of me getting that? So I didn't go back to the location. That was about like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And actually in that vlog, I had gone to the store and asked if they had it, and they didn't, even though it had released 3 days before I went. The guy was like, oh, it takes us about 2 months to get in the figures. Let me see if I want to flip this around. Do I look presentable? Kind of, but my screen. Okay, I look presentable. So, also look at my, yeah. So, I had gone to the store and the guy was like, yeah, we get them in, but about 2 months after they actually released. So I was like, okay. And so I just was like, well, my brother was by one, so I asked him to get me one. Obviously, like I just said, I didn't get Mel. And then so I was like, kind of like, and I was seeing people pull Mel that they were like, oh, I got Mel. And I was like, why do good things happen to people that aren't me? Things that I would want to happen for me that are happening to other people and they don't appreciate it. So I was like, let me just try one more time. I've been like checking Amazon like excessively because I know that Pop Mart has a storefront on Amazon. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try one good time and see if I can get Mel. And I tried, I ordered, it just came. I just opened it. I didn't want to film it because I was like, let me just, if I had to manage my disappointment, I didn't want to do that on screen. And I got Mel. Okay. So I guess now I can take Jace, her, himbo boyfriend. I will say, I feel like Mel is also for the girls. I feel like Mel is for the girls too. So that's fine. Melvika Nation. Rise. Anyway, so excited. Oh, and I have my U2s coming. I ordered that in December. U2s is taking their good time. Taking their just wow. When is it getting here? It shipped. It's across the seas now. On May 9th was the last update that I got. It is now June 3rd. Okay, it's taking a minute. But I'm excited to have, I think most of the Mel figurines that I've released. So like, I mean, I got the unicorn, I got this, I've got the U2's coming. I'm just so glad my girl is getting her merch. Okay, I'm gonna end this. It's getting too long. Okay, y'all. Bye. Okay, I moved Mel from here down here. I'm gonna do a bit more adjusting, but I think this is, you know, the black girl magic back there, the camera's back there. Obviously, I'm gonna rearrange these cells once I like really figure out what I'm gonna do, but this is okay. Okay. Can I just ask the millennials a question really quickly? Just really quickly. I just have a question for y'all. Especially when it comes to pop culture things, like, I mean, the last thing I just saw was like Beanie Babies or like 90s cartoons or 90s infomercial toys and stuff like that. Why is it that y'all say this is for millennials and millennials only? I'm not saying you can't say that, but why y'all acting like the first half of Gen Z wasn't there too? Why y'all acting like there aren't things like reruns that were constantly playing on TV, or like the same run-of-the-mill knockoff toys that you must be 18 years old or older to order. Whatever that man said, you must be 18 years old or older to order. It's a tongue twister, actually. That man said that really fast. And anyway, I see it a lot, and I'm just sort of like, why do y'all act like we weren't there too? And I know y'all like to say like the 99s and the 98s don't count as 90s babies. Yes, we do. So chill. But also I just see that a lot, like, oh, this is for millennials and millennials only, and I be knowing what y'all talking about. But I'm a Gen Z. So it's like, can y'all just chill out with that? I understand, like, there's two parts of Gen Z. Even I know the younger Gen Z look at me and they're like, you're old. Who are you? Get out. I know. But I also know I was playing the computer games too, y'all. We was playing the Space Invaders and the Mr. Clippy. Mr. Clippy was it. You don't even know who he is. Y'all don't even know who Mr. Clippy is. He didn't make it past 2007. He didn't make it. Anyway, I just wanted to ask that, but I don't know that I'm ready for the responses, so don't know when I'll post this. It's just on my mind. Peace. Okay, most recent change. I'm sorry, and I keep changing it. I took this shelf out and I put it up here because I just thought it was really empty up here, and when I'm filming, I think I'll likely be like sitting there, so you wouldn't be able to see that anyway, and so it mostly would be whatever's up here. So I put my dragon from Shrek. I think her name is Elizabeth. I put her here. I put my Spider-Punk coming in chase. Put my Storm. This glows in the dark. The arms glow. So this was like this is not the chase, but I think they, you know, sometimes make mistakes or whatever. Anyway, her arms glow, which is kind of cool. My Chase Cyborg, my Common Ironheart, which I wanted because I like the mask. My Chase Gambit, my custom Monica Rambeau Photon, because I tried to get the Chase one too many times and I was like, I can just paint her lower half black and do the rest, because that's pretty much, I mean, I'll put a picture of the Common up here, and I have the Common too, but it's just sort of like, might as well just make it. Anyway, and then my Chase Isabel Madrigal, I have the Common as well, but I just don't want to put too much stuff up here, just to have a bit more stuff. I think it's coming together pretty nice, Also, psych, in case I don't do another outro, I'm just gonna do this one right here. This has just been a hodgepodge of me putting together this shelf and like taking a little bit of a breather after leaving 2 jobs within the same month. Wow. So I literally, like, you know, went to the Barnes and Noble. I've done some other things that I just didn't film, but I was like, you know, let me just put this together and put it on the internet. So that's kind of what this video was. Not a huge point to it, just kind of taking you with me as I'm doing the normal things that I do. But yeah, hope you enjoyed everything. Please check out my other videos and more on the way. See y'all the next time.